What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video. In today's video, we're going to be going over patch 3.6 in Legends of Runeterra. I just wanted to give you guys a fair warning in that I did this review on my stream after already looking at the patch notes, right? So I go over each of the cards with the knowledge of already reading what the changes were, right? So I recommend you guys, if you guys haven't looked at the patch notes already, pull up the patch notes probably alongside as I'm going over them, and you guys can read and go through it because I'm not going to be reading them, right? So like I'm going to have a link for the patch notes in the description down below. Make sure you guys check that out. And yeah, appreciate you guys checking out the video. Make sure you guys leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think about this new patch. Maybe if you guys have deck ideas too that you guys want to share. And, you know, just, yeah, share your thoughts. Let me know what you guys think. This was, once again, live on my stream that I did this patch review. So if you guys want to get involved, ask me questions in real time and, you know, just pick my brain in regards to anything, I will also have my Twitch stream linked down below. So check it out. I would really appreciate it. I stream pretty much every weekday for about 3 hours. So I would really appreciate if you guys checked out the stream, and looking forward to just hearing from all of you. Hopefully you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys next time.
To play, spend all of your mana, summon a Dauntless Vanguard, and grow the stats. The amount. Grant other allies. Let's see this. Let's just see the video. We're using it for 9 mana. This is that example. This thing goes as a 9/9. Everything else gets cracked. Okay. It's interesting. It's kind of seems bad. Relatively. I mean, I guess so. You get just a 3/3. It's not too bad. It's okay. It's not the worst card I've ever seen. No keywords, Pog? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's not good per se, but it's not the worst. It doesn't boost itself for the turn. Oh, from Garen? Is Garen, well, we'll get to Garen, but it's not on summon, I'm assuming then. Reputation that costs 3. Oh, this card, I thought it sucks. This card definitely doesn't seem too good. I would never run it. Yeah. And then this card seems like the best one. Combat Trick. You get stance swaps. Stance swaps are pretty strong. I'm probably gonna run it in some cheese deck that I make for sure. I think this is the best one we got, without a doubt. Elite beatdown though? No, that is true. It's like, it's okay. The other thing is like denies and stuff exist, so I don't think you're gonna be wanting to play that 9 mana, like asking to just get blown up type of card. Obviously you could just let it sit in your hand, play it for 3. It's a little flexible. I think that's why it's like not too bad, but this is a big change. Of the changes, I think this was like one of the biggest. Ashe getting the ability to like level up even faster. Ashe has a pretty strong level up, but I would say, is Ashe the new heat of the meta? No. Ashe still not that good. I think it's just kind of crazy to see how many like buffs they could give Ashe for Ashe to still not be that good. Because like Ashe a few metas ago was completely viable. It's weird. Faint likes? Yeah, I do like my cheese. When is the next patch? Tomorrow, I believe. Darius changes nothing? Yeah, literally. It literally is nothing. We don't even need to go over this. Lab shit, who cares? I like Darius a lot. Nice. Didn't they actually have it listed in buffs though too, which is like, don't tell me you're buffing Darius and this is what we're doing here. You did not need to put him in that graphic. I'm sorry. Galio change doesn't matter. Makes him easier to level, sure. Quality of life, I mean, doesn't hurt. It's one of those ones. Doesn't hurt. Don't have a problem with it. Doesn't change anything. If you already played Galio, yeah, you would like 1 more health, I'm sure. And Garen, so it is on summon, so that we see why that thing didn't get buffed. Does make him a bit better. I think relatively speaking though, it's one of the stronger buffs. I think it does help him out a bit, but I don't think Garen's cracked or anything. Which is like a lot of the problems I have with the patch is just like, I'm down to like break these cards a little bit and like just get them like actually like super meta viable. I don't know. 6/6 for 5 mana on summon. Yeah. The thing is, like, I don't know. Units are not hard to come by in this game anymore. Trade down and refuel is not a big thing. Garen plus elusives, honestly, that is some cheese I might try with Garen. Just if there's a way I might enjoy Garen, I think it'd be that. More the thing with this, right? And this is what I said before. I think elites prior to this patch, like if we were to try elites right now without this buff, elites are not that bad. They're really not that bad. So I think this is just going to make more people try elites, and then people are actually going to be like, oh wow, look how good elites are. But I think relatively speaking, elites are not going to be that much better than they are right now. Just more people are going to try it and kind of realize elites slightly low key. It's a fine change. It's fine. And a bit vanilla. Yeah, he's pretty vanilla. Karma change doesn't matter in my opinion. Our nuts trust. Yeah, they're not that bad right now. Like for real. Like relatively speaking. Fine, chat. Yeah. These are gonna be upgraded but not cracked. Yeah, exactly. But I think people are gonna be like, oh wow, elites are viable now, and gonna think like they're gonna give, I think, people are gonna over credit this buff to like the performance of elites when in actuality, yeah, I don't know, it'll just randomly up the play rate. It's not a bad thing, I guess, to do, to just trick people into playing it. Changes whatever though. Karma, yeah, this change doesn't matter just because like once you have level 2 karma, that's like the whole impossible part right now, is making it to turn 10. Like so many decks just like are like not gonna let that happen. So creating the spell, or actually let me read it, because honestly I didn't even bother to read this. I'm assuming it's from what I understood of the leaks. So like let me check. Create and hand a random spell from your regions. When you play a spell, cast it again on the same targets. Yeah, so it's just on the level 2, it does the thing. Quality of life change doesn't change much. Might be a one of in Tri-Beam, I guess? No. Katarina, 0 mana Blade's Edge. This sucks. Like, it sucks in that Katarina still sucks. It doesn't suck in that, like, obviously she's better from it, but to drop her in a deck like Ezreal Kate or something like that, you don't need Cat, I don't think. Like you said, maybe as a one of, I don't know, maybe as a one of you can slip it, which is more play ability that Cat had in the past. But Cat sucks. Disappointing? It is. It's super disappointing. I thought they were gonna rework her. That's another big thing that my disappointment with this patch. The way I swear it was advertised to me, I don't remember where I heard it from, where all these false things were being told to me. I thought we were reworking a lot of these champions. It's not a rework. This is just like, it's just a buff. It's not a bad buff. It's not a super impactful buff, I would say, either, but it's I was thinking reworks. Like, clearly this Cat design is not that strong, I think. And yeah, that's a little bit, yeah, called it reworks. False advertising, don't love it. This is a pretty big change for Leblanc. Leblanc's going to be a bit stronger. That's why I think Ashe, Leblanc stuff going to be pretty, like, it's significantly buffed going into this next patch. I don't know how strong it makes LeBlanc at the end of the day, because LeBlanc has fucking 2 health, which absolutely blows, but pretty big. What I think a lot of people expected or thought would have been okay when LeBlanc first dropped, I remember everyone being like, why doesn't she make anything on level up? It makes her rally cheese pretty good. Like, it's interesting. I don't mind this change. And I think it's more significant than some of the other ones. This Leona change, I don't know. I think it's a who cares as well. Could be really good. I think relatively good. I think at the end of the day, 2 health body is a little bit of a liability. The risk reward for that goes up a lot with it. Like, if we're gonna go like on a scale, like after this, I think I'll rate what I think got buffed the most, and we'll go like down. And it's higher up there, like in comparison to these other changes of like, this is a card that got buffed more than like the other ones that we've seen, right? It's just like still not broken, which I guess isn't a bad thing. Leona change, I think this is who cares. Or attack Leona. It helps on her like morning light turn, like you're going for that closeout. It's a little bit stronger, but like you just block a different unit. It's not, it's whatever. Better than nothing though. Leona's also just kind of boring. Daybreak, pretty boring design, my opinion. Malphite change, pretty good. Malphite already pretty strong deck, pretty low key, to be honest. And having a little bit of flexibility to have the stun on some certain turns, it's not bad. When you play him on defense or something like that, you could do some stuff. I like this change a lot. Oh, it's only on level 2 though. Oh wait, no, on level 1 too, right? Play, stun an enemy. I don't know, they made it look weird, but on both of them, right? Stun an enemy. I like it. Yeah, the Malphite change is clean. Might even be one of my favorites. It's like subtle, but actually impactful. Like, I don't know. Fearsome change. When they got rid of Fearsome, I feel like it was kind of a bad change then. Glad they walked this one back. This change doesn't matter. Who cares? Whatever. Summon. Okay, quality of life. This change also relatively doesn't matter. These are some who cares type changes in my opinion. This is just like wanting to add to the list of champions you're buffing and made that tweet better more than anything. Doctor change is literally so useless. It is. They don't even run Vile Feast or anything in that deck. Like, what value are you getting in a Nightfall deck? Like, none. And you can't run Nocturne really outside of Nightfall. So it's like, what are we doing here? Udyr change, right? I love that they made it more thematic to like his design. Like, it makes more sense. I think Udyr still like kind of cringe. His support cards are still better than him, I would say. The thing is, stance swaps aren't bad, but these other cards that make stance swaps are just better than just having Udyr. Udyr's a liability. He's kind of trash. I was pretty disappointed with this. I was hoping they'd just like rework him, to be honest. I think they kind of missed the mark with him. I think stance swaps isn't like a bad thing, but his design as a champion with it, dude, he sucks. He still sucks. Quick attack, yeah, literally. You give him, yeah. I don't know what this is about. Quick attack would make him good. Quick attack's a good keyword. There's a million champs already with quick attack, but if you just want to instant make him good, yeah, give him quick attack. Then you'll get some value. Talking about giving him attack, the problem isn't his like threat, like him being a threat. It's his like survivability and the fact you got to throw this 4 health unit into combat to get some value. It's like, fuck are we doing here? Vlad change. I saw somebody say they were a fan. I'm like, whatever about it. Fearsome on turn 5. It's better than nothing, but Vlad sucks. Vlad, not good. It helps them, obviously, you know what I mean? You add a keyword, but fearsome's not like a super strong keyword, I would say. It is in certain contexts, like if your deck is designed to take advantage of it. So like you could do some more things with him, like who knows? I don't know. I don't hate this change, but I don't love it. This isn't what Vlad needed, in my opinion. Still, Vlad change matter? I would say it doesn't. I would say give him fucking Overwhelmer or something would be better. I don't know. Just not this. I don't know what the buff would be, but I don't love this buff. Don't hate it. 4/4 with tough would be cracked. Why you gotta make him 4/4 though? I could see 4 health tough. Yeah, but giving him tough would be cool. I don't think that helps that much though too. Ambush change. All right, map gamers, rip ambush. It was fun while we had it. I find it funny because I will personally, right here, individually take full credit and responsibility for these nerfs. You can't tell me that this nerf isn't literally because of me at this point. It's not even that good. Like, I don't know. It's people probably pissed that I'd be cheesing them for so long, but this card's not even that good. I ambushed people one too many times, I guess. I'm glad they didn't give Ballistic Bot 2 health. Would be completely dead if it was 2 health. That's what I thought they were gonna do. All your fault. I mean, I literally will say full credit. I'm taking this as a compliment. As literally a compliment. Ballistic Bot is still barely alive. Ballistic Bot a lot worse now. It's gonna be sad times, I think. A 0-3 coming down pretty slow. It slows it down a bit. Like, yeah, it gets slowed down like a pretty significant margin for sure. I like the blood for blood change. I think it's pretty cool. I think for Vlad decks it doesn't really matter. I think as a card, it's kind of a cool card. You can do some things with it. I'm gonna be messing around with it for sure. But I remember in the thing they said like, oh, buffing Vlad support. Shit doesn't matter for Vlad. Vlad doesn't give a fuck about blood for blood. Blood for blood. What are you copying? Like, okay, you proc his level up a little bit. Sure, his level up sucks. It doesn't really change anything. And then like these units, they don't have play effects that you're really taking advantage of outside of like a couple of them, but they suck. So as far as for Vlad, stupid change. As far as just making a card better and kind of interesting, it's cool. It's cool. I don't hate this change, like I said, just as buffing a spell. I like buffing spells. I think is like always pretty fun because spells are like pretty universal and you can put them in a ton of different packages and like mess around with them. I wish I saw more spells getting buffed, especially after all these changes where they didn't do anything interesting with these champions, man. Like, as somebody that has a lot of fun deck building, it's like, give me something more fresh. Spells are sick. Like this, I could do new things with this. Relatively new. Because stance swaps was already a thing. It just more so like goes into specific instances. This could do some new things. Pretty cool in that regard. Some of the things I'm more happy with. Sun Disc change. Honestly, kind of like it. I think Sun Disc is still going to be good. Slows it down a little bit. You can rework the package to have that countdown card and actually makes it have some value and some like, it's like warranted, right? I heard people say like you could just kind of cut Devout even maybe, or like, I don't know. You could make it work so you could just fit in that countdown card and it's not like completely wasted on design. I think, did we pass them yet? I'm pretty sure they're listed after here, right? Let me check. Yeah, it's listed down here. So we're gonna go over it once we get there. 3 time in a bottle. Yeah, there's cards that you can run. And again, it makes it so like, because they were there as like Sundisk support, right? And they didn't make sense in that design where it's like, oh, you level up the champions and you never need to count it down. So like, I like this change. I like this nerf, personally. This change, fucking who cares? One, this card's so boring. Boring ass card. But two, bro, getting reputation takes forever. Once you get reputation, it's gonna be like turn 7, turn 8. And then you're dropping this 6/4 overwhelm for 4 mana. Wow. Wow, really or for 3 mana, excuse me, my bad. Oh, 2. Okay, sorry. No, I cost 3. Wait, what? I cost 2. I cost 3. Yeah, I cost 3. Who cares? Who fucking cares about this? This change, yeah. Big who cares. When I'm summoned, create a stance swap in hand. It costs 0 this round. When I'm summoned, create a stance swap in hand. The first stance swap you play each round costs 0. This card's bad. 6 mana, turn 6. You gotta be doing more than that. It's too late. It's too late. You're dying, bro. What are you gonna do with this? This value? This card sucks. Elite. I like it. I don't care, but I like it. Be Hearthstone in a year? I feel it. I see it. I see it, yeah. Too late for that effect? Exactly. Exactly. Bandletree. I like it. I thought Bandletree was pretty whack. I think Bandletree was more obnoxious for like people that played not the kinds of decks that I generally play. I didn't really have a problem with Bandletree because I'm just marking them down anyways. But whenever I did, like for example, I played, and I said this before, I played Diego a bit recently, and it was like, damn, this matchup's cringe. Like, you just, whatever you do, they just eventually play Bandletree and you just lose, and it's like, that's just lame. So I think this kind of kills the card a bit. Scene is fucking hard. Like, Scene makes it so much worse. But what I was talking about earlier, which I think makes the card more interesting, a 4 mana landmark that just gives you infinite value and potentially a win con every now and then. It's pretty cool. It's pretty good. Like, it's good in a different way, and I think it makes it just like more interesting. You're hilarious, dude. Just keeping it real. I don't know if it's seen, probably. Yeah, I think like what people have to do is kind of give up on the win con part of it more, and then just maybe like, I don't know, it's a value card. You could build the deck pretty different. It's like, it's cool. It's interesting, honestly. This whole win con part of it, like the text on the card, was pretty cheese and pretty lame, I think. So like, stepping it away from that and then having a different approach to it is cool. Yeah, I like it more this way. Yeah, you could do some stuff with it. Good change. Good nerf here. Squire. Who cares? Am I right? Wow, my vanilla 3/3. It's 3 mana. Wow. Wow, guys. That's very cool. Yordle and Arm Chains, I like. 3/3 slows it down a bit. Like the PNZ version of the deck and stuff. I think like that 1 damage matters a lot. And I think this is a pretty good change. Going to 3/3 instead of 4/4. Not bad. Wish I saw Quicksand on here. Yo, Majin, appreciate the raid, dog. Hope you had a good stream. We're going over the patch right now. You guys are kind of coming in at the end. I could give a synopsis. Most of the changes, I'm a big who cares on. I don't think they're like bad. I don't think they're real game breaking. But that's kind of my very TLDR of it. Hey, maybe we'll just start from the top. But appreciate the raid. Appreciate the follows coming in as well. Hope you had a good one, man. What do you think about the game rule changes? Oh, well, that's what we're about to get to. That's what we're about to get to. So the burst changes, I don't like. I hear a lot of people are actually like more in support of it. I don't like it per se. I don't know. I like that component of it. I think like it was something you could take advantage of against like bad players, and just like I like skill diffs. Like for good players, I think it's like relatively like textbook. Like a lot of times the mix-ups and stuff that you have with burst passing, good players are aware of it. I don't think it like really changes much on high level, but like I like that it's like a barrier of entry of stuff that people have to like learn and get good at. It's the one that's like less so important, I feel. It's like relatively, it's like it's fine. It's fine. I don't like it though. Wants to cheese bad players into tapping under his 73 card OTKs? I mean, not really. Like the thing is, I can get these fools to tap under anyways, bro. I don't need it per se. I just like skill diffs, man. Like a true melee player. Yeah, I'm a melee player. I don't know. I don't like hand holding, bro. If you're gonna be bad, I'm definitely gonna expose you for it though, for sure. The cast thing, bro, this shit's cringe though. This like Ezreal popping off, Lux level up stuff. I do not like this. I get in a way why they're doing it. Nah, this shit was cringe, bro. I already played one game against queued into MTux rocking a Shellfolk Ezreal deck already, because these game changes are like live now. So if you guys play right now, this burst passing gone, this casting already live. Played against MTux, bro. That shit was annoying. I was like, this is so cringe. I'm like cringing out of my mind right now. I hate this. I think it's like really stupid. At the end of the day, the type of player I am though is what it is. Whatever. That's the game we play right now. All right, I gotta get used to it. I think it's a stupid fucking change though. Can't pour out cannon and pass anymore. Yeah. That's like an example though of like where I think it's like a good change for burst passing. Pour out cannon pass is like at that point, it's just like such a waste of time. I don't know. That's like where I don't mind it. At burst speed anyways, well, you copy a bunch of spells and then you have a bunch of spells that you could just have discounted, slap on the stack, and then get lethal. So it's like, yeah, the burst spells are still burst, but you create a bunch of cards that are fast speed and at the different speeds, and then you just slap them on the stack and then deal a bunch of damage. So like you get a bunch of burst into fast into OTK. So you can have that explained. That shit was cringe. I don't like it. Like the idea of the cast play changes, but it may take a bit for things to get balanced around it. Yeah, I could see that. I could see like it sucks for now, and then they'll like not build, but like make changes around it, and it won't be bad afterwards. Like, and then we talked about like Lee Sin earlier. It does make him slightly interactable in certain like edge cases, which is cool. It's like funny how there is a situation where it is kind of like a nerf. I think it's gonna be, yeah, I think this shit's gonna be super cringe tomorrow, first couple weeks, and some stuff is gonna be like real too good, but I think they'll get around to it. Hey, but yeah, at the end of the day, get buffed in some scenarios though. What's the scenarios he gets buffed? I couldn't think of them. I could think of just the scenarios where he's like kind of nerfed. Judgment, unyielding with Tarek. What? What are you telling me? What are those sentences? I did not comprehend whatever you just typed. Where you can kill it before barrier on the stack. Oh, that's true. Right? Yeah, that is true. That is true. J-Stacks? Dog, you guys were talking about some stuff that I didn't hear about this stuff. But I'm confused. But yeah, it does help. Jace gets that quick level up on the stack and everything like that. Less interactability, which I think is just bad. As a player that generally doesn't interact with my opponents much, I'm still a supporter of interacting. I think interacting should be more of the case, and I more so play the way I play just because like it's so abusable in this game. Like yeah, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of all this stuff, bro. These skins, I didn't look at them actually, first time looking at them. Or I feel like we saw this art before, unless I'm tripping, but cool, looks cool. Wow, new art, wow. Good times, wow. Emotes, wow, first time looking at all this. Looks good. 3 men on cast now, that's interesting. That's actually kind of big deal, depending on what 6 mana spell you played. Oh yeah, that was kind of it. Again, if anybody wants to know specifically what I thought about any of these cards, oh, the one thing I did want to do right is I wanted to go through these, because I said like most of these obviously cards get better with buffs, but like I feel like there's a scale, and as far as like what cards climbed the most tiers off of these changes, which I don't think many climbed much at all. I think I don't know about putting it in order, but as far as champions that got changes that actually make them better, like a significantly better, like, okay, again, significantly is not the word, just better enough. I would say Gnosis, I would say Malphite, I'd say LeBlanc, I would say Garen, I would say Ashe. All the other changes, who cares? And of the ones I just named, I still think who cares. But yeah, Darius tier 1 now. Darius is cracked.